Right, I've just displayed some of our carpet cleaning equipment just to give you an idea of what we are using. They're mostly portable extractors of various different sizes, but we've also got some rotary machines that are used for low moisture cleaning or agitation. If we've got like a high traffic area or some stains or stuff like that, that's quite useful for that. But this is a selection of the carpet cleaning machines we use. The smaller machines, generally, they're used for the smaller jobs, and the larger machines, as you would expect, they're used for the bigger jobs or the commercial jobs, as you can see. But they all work, well, if they're used on a for the right job. So it's horses for courses, and they're all pretty good machines if they're in for the right job. We also have here an additional heater. Sometimes some of the extractors have got built-in heaters, but this is an additional heater that we can actually plug in to the solution hose to actually increase the temperature of the water. This is a standard 2-inch hose. Now this fits the bigger extractors that we are using, and the hose connects up to a wand, and we use that to jet water into the carpet under pressure, and then that is extracted via the hose. That's the grey hose there, and the blue hose, that's the solution pipe. So there's a pump in these machines. It pumps out water under pressure, comes through the wand. Again, you've got the solution hose on the bottom there, and then the big pipe is the extraction channel. This is called a wand, and then the bottom of the wand, I'll show you here. There's a slot along the bottom, and that's you've got a vacuum there, and that will suck up the water that's being jetted into the carpet under pressure. The carpets, in many cases, we will pre-treat and pre-spray the carpets with a chemical product, and then we will scrub that with an agitation machine, which might be one of these sort of rotaries. These rotaries, they have a disc on the bottom with a scrubbing pad. I've got one here that's been used. Again, this has been well used, so it's used to scrub the solution into the carpet, or it's just used. It can be used with a standalone carpet cleaning solution, which is called this is called a bonnet mop, by the way. So this is quite a versatile setup that we've got here. Moving on, a carpet cleaner. This is a vacuum cleaner. Now that is a form of carpet cleaning. We use this for vacuum. It's a commercial vacuum cleaner. It's got a brush on the bottom, a beater brush, and this works very well. It's quite a robust workhorse machine here, and the first stage of any sort of carpet cleaning is actually a good vacuum clean, just a dry vacuum clean, because that will extract a lot of dry soil from the carpet. So vacuum cleaning is always best practice to vacuum clean as the first stage of your cleaning, because an awful lot of material can just be sucked up. And this is the smallest machine we use, and actually this is actually quite a good machine for the very small jobs, or if we're just doing a very small area. If I have to clean a room in my own house, to be honest with you, I'm probably just going to grab the small machine, because it's easy to use, it's easy to set up. As long as the carpet I'm cleaning is not badly soiled, it's not very dirty, actually the small machine actually works quite well. These bigger machines, they are really good, and they are a lot more powerful than a smaller machine, but sometimes we don't need that additional power. But if we're doing a bigger job, either a bigger residential job or commercial job, definitely we're going to be using some of these bigger extractors, because they do have a lot more power behind them. The rotaries, we can use these for the what's called bonnet mopping, and that is it's not a completely dry process, it's a low moisture process. And as I indicated before, they have pads along on the bottom of the machine that rotate and actually scrub. There's a light scrubbing action on the carpets, and actually they absorb soil. The carpets are treated with a low moisture a solution, and the pad, and that absorbs soil from the carpet. Some people don't like that particular approach, but I think for carpets that are not badly soiled, I think it does work quite well. In fact, it can work well even on quite some heavily soiled carpets as well. So I quite like it. I think there is a place for these machines, but it's also good in combination with an extractor as well, because we can use that for some agitation of pre-sprays on the carpet. So if you've got some high traffic areas or high stained areas, we can apply a solution and then agitate or scrub that gently, and then we can extract with the machine with one of these extractors. And as I say, the heaviest one, I think this is the heaviest one we've got here. I think this is almost 80 kilos, and that's without water. All of these machines, they have tanks we fill with clean water. So the water goes in here for this one, and they've all got different setups, and most of them have got their own. Or these two anyway have got their own heaters as well. If not, then we've got, as I said, we've got another inline heater as well. Yeah, so that's it. So that concludes our setup. So if you instruct us, we'll probably be using some of this kit. I mean, we have some other machines as well, but this is most of what we have. And the hoses as well, the bigger machines, they can run a considerable length of hose. I believe some of the machines, they are rated. I think this one here, this is a 25-foot hose, which is what's that? I think it's about 8 meters, but it can run a hose length twice as long as that. And I think the black machine there, which is called an Enforcer, I think that one will run up to 200 foot of hose. I'm not sure on the specifics, but it's quite a lengthy an amount of hose, and it means we can site a machine at the entrance of a building and just run the hose through, because as I said, they're quite heavy, so we don't want to be taking machines upstairs if we can avoid it, really, or having to wheel them around a facility. So we can site them somewhere, or even outside, and then just run hoses from the machine.